Yeah. No, hey there, everybody. Well, I just got out of timeout. Yep. I got it in trouble. Yeah, it happens, I guess. This is so boring! Down with the monarchy! Down with the monarchy! I don't even know what a monarchy is. Stop! It's hammer time! What? No, I'm not singing in timeout. I'm sitting here, bored out of my mind, still. 1, 2, 3, 12, 14. I don't even know how many toes I have. Let me count them again, because there's nothing else to do in this timeout chair. Is it time yet? That's the ceiling fan. It's spinning. I said I'm sorry. I will clean up my room when I'm done. I was cleaning though. I just accidentally started playing with the toys again. And then they thought, oh, it's the toys' fault for being so cool. Justice for Scatter! Justice for Scatter! See, everybody's, we're looking for justice. Thank you, Mr. Pickle. Oh, in fact, you should be up here with timeout too. You're part of the reason I was playing with all them toys. Oh, Mr. Pickle. Stick with it, Scatter. You can do this. Oh, this is the longest 5 minutes of my life. Oh. So this is how it ends. You had a good run, Scatter. You had a good run. Oh. What? Timeout's over already? Okay, thank you. I will clean up. Bye. Oh, that wasn't very long at all. But I was just wondering, did Jesus ever get in trouble when he was a kid? I don't know. I don't ever remember hearing any stories of Mary coming in and going, Jesus didn't clean up the donkey stall. You're grounded. Or anything like that. Maybe he didn't put Joseph's hammers and stuff away one day and he got in trouble. I don't know. They never even talk about this. So, you know what that means. Yup. I got a question. Oh, computer. Oh, yeah, there it is. Okay. Oh, Miss Pastor Sarah, I have a question. Did Jesus ever get in trouble when he was a kid?
Mail time.
I will never, ever stop being amazed at how fast these replies are. Okay, what'd she say?
Hey, Scatter. Thanks so much for your question. Did Jesus ever get in trouble as a kid? Well, I'm pretty sure that Jesus got in trouble when he was a kid because we believe that Jesus was fully human and fully divine. And what do we know about those humans? We tend to get in trouble sometimes. We believe that Jesus experienced everything that we experience in our lives. That because we experience joy and we experience sorrow, we experience delight, and we experience confusion, we experience anger, we experience need. We experienced it. And I believe that because Jesus was human, that means Jesus experienced it too. Now, we don't know for sure because the Bible doesn't tell us much about Jesus's early days. In fact, only 2 of our Gospels share about Jesus as a child. Those are the Gospels of Matthew and Luke. They tell us stories about Jesus's nativity or his infancy, how he came to be, and we have angels and shepherds and later kings, and then Jesus and his family, according to Matthew's gospel, go into Egypt because the king at the time is not so happy that this new infant king of the Jews has been born. The Gospels of Mark and John, they begin with Jesus as an adult. So we hear nothing about his nativity. They really start in Mark's gospel with Jesus's baptism, and in John's gospel with Jesus being at the wedding at Cana. In Luke's gospel, we have this story about Jesus traveling to the temple with his family. They would have traveled to the temple from their hometown to make their annual sacrifices at the really epicenter, the big place, the main arena, if you will, for where the worship of God took place, rather than in their local synagogue. And so the Holy Family travel, and they travel as a big group, like a big extended family. Like, think of it as like a family reunion. And then when they're done, they travel home, except that Jesus stays behind. They don't know it for a couple of days because the group is so large that's traveling together. And I know that when I can't find Joshua real quick, I get upset, and then I get afraid, and then I get mad. So I can imagine that that's how Mary, Jesus's mama, was feeling when she realized they were that far away from Jerusalem and Jesus wasn't there. Jesus answered when his parents asked him where he was, like, "How didn't you know that I was in my Father's house, that I wasn't still here in the temple?" And then that's the last that we hear about Jesus as a child or a preteen. Now, there are other documents, there are other books known as extra-canonical gospels or extra-canonical books that tell about Jesus as a teenager, and we can read a little bit more into maybe Jesus's character, his personality, how he got along with his friends. Now, the word there was extra-canonical. The root word in canonical is canon. Now, it doesn't mean canon. It's not that kind of canon. It's this kind of canon. 2 N's instead of 3, if you will. Canon, C-A-N-O-N, means rule. It means these are the texts by which we are going to live our life. In the life of faith, our canon are the 66 books that are in our Bible. These were the texts that were accepted long ago in the 3rd and 4th centuries, that these were going to be the texts that we would read to learn about God and Jesus and the Holy Spirit and how we are called to serve God in the world. Now, these weren't the only 66 books written. There were other books written, extra canonical books, so books beyond what has been recognized as canon, our rule of faith, the books that make up our rule of faith. One of those books is called the Infancy Gospel of Thomas, and it really dives into Jesus as a child and a teenager. If you have your parents' permission, you can look up, using your favorite search engine on the internet, Infancy Gospel of Thomas, and you can read some of those stories. You know, it kind of makes me feel better that when I get in trouble, to know that Jesus got in trouble. It means that there's not like some kind of barrier between us, that I'm in an experience that Jesus knows nothing about. And I know that when I am in trouble, that Jesus is there with me and hopes that I will make amends, that I will seek forgiveness, that with his help, I'll change my behavior so I won't find myself in trouble again. What do you think about that, Scatter? I think following that example knowing that Jesus is with us and that Jesus wants the best for us and in us and through our relationships, that is how we can live life to the fullest. So, I hope your punishment isn't too bad. Hope it's over quick. And I hope that you know that Jesus is with you through it all. And definitely, Jesus is wanting you to make some better choices next time. Thanks so much for your question, Scatter. I look forward to hearing from you soon. Bye.
Huh. Well, I learned a new word today. Oops, sorry, Mr. Computer. I learned a new word today. Canon. But not with 3 N's, but with 2 N's. And, well, I guess it makes me feel better to know that Jesus sometimes got in trouble too. Because, he was living the life like we had. And so maybe there was some time when Jesus was like, no, I don't feel like cleaning up my room. So I'm not gonna. What do you mean I'm grounded? I'm the son of... Oh, okay, Mom, I'm sorry. I'll clean my room. Not that that's how come I got it in trouble, mind you. Anyway, thank you for being here and listening to all these cool answers to these questions. And you know what? I had a very special request. So, in a week or so, it's not going to be Scatter Has a Question. Nope, it's going to be Scatter Tells a Story. Oh, man, it's going to be so cool. So stick around for that. And I will see you next week. Okay, I'm going to turn this off now. Oh, sitting in my room, filled with doom and gloom. I got them scatters sitting in timeout blues. Oh, I'd rather be anywhere instead. I got the blues so bad, I'm seeing red. I just don't know what it was I said that landed me in the scattering timeout blues. Oh, I wish I had a harmonica.